The next piece we guys want to share with you all is entitled, My Life is on the Line.
Ow!
Designed by the divine with the wicked gift of rhyme. Destined to gleam a shine that will give sight to the blind. Classics can touch your heart, while jewels can touch your mind. But the power to do both is the rarest jewel you will find. I speak for those who can't, or afraid they won't be heard. Poetry is my religion, the truth is my spoken word. Verbs are my choice of weapon to give us all some direction. Correction, close to perfection like God's mirror reflection. Study these thoughtful lessons, my verse are like scripture's blessings. Caressing those who confess and repent from sinful obsessions. Test your third eye's perception on greed is evil inception. Reject the devil's deception with knowledge of self's protection. If all the world's an addiction like Nas' quoted description, we took a lethal injection directed by false religion. The inscription is deeply hidden, embedded in our tradition. Worshiping pop idols who stifle godly ambitions. Preach about being saved, but they lost the sight of the mission. This sight was heaven sent, never spent on evil intentions. Break the cycle of hatred we live in through our division. Our lives are on the line till we break from the mental prison.
Dearly beloveds, I have gathered you all here under false pretenses, and at the expense of seeming selfish, desperate measures must be taken. You see, in ignorance of its origin, spoken word is being berated. Using poetry as the antithesis, I want the prophecy of free verse to live. But for some time now, the art of literary expression has been left in a state of A.C.T.I.V.E. And my life is on the line. I want to write. I have to write. These lines are my life. The stakes are high. So I devised this scheme to get you all here tonight to believe that you came to have a good time. And I can't deny that opening your mind to every word, every noun and verb, conjoined in sequential structures, will send shock waves to the heart of an artist, clearly by divine design. And I have my nerve. In fact, every poet, MC, and lyricist, every verbal alchemist, every spiritual spitter is a protagonist born to resuscitate collapsed lungs of wordsmiths, treasured chests, unclogging writers' blocked aortas, stifled by inability to rhyme, and hypocritical notions that one art form begets another. I vow this Hippocratic oath to reignite oratory. I want to write. I have to write. These lines are my life. And I'm an ink donor. And my pen runneth over. So partake in my sustenance of syllables that shall not be passed over. Free speech is the air that I breathe, the oxygen filling my lungs. Do not taint this vision with poetic embolisms. And just to prove how dire this rant is, I will do the unthinkable. I will converge Shakespearean mentality with the hindsight of hip-hop generations. Transplant impoverished limericks into vigorous cadence. People, can you feel the devastation? I'm starving to have my say, not out of desperation because I want to write. I have to write. These lines are my life. My outcry is not intended for persuasion, but to uphold the unalienable truth that there is a tear in the fabric of our socio-political foundation. The words we speak, we write, we read, have adversely impacted artistic adulation. Dreams deferred in our children are waiting for payment. So let freedom ring, truth, justice, equality in your earlobes in plain sight. Meet me at the cockpit on this flight as I pull back the shaft like an airplane pilot, never to crash again. I'm still standing, baby, so peace has landed. But more than that, Lord, punish me not for my righteous oath in my hand, because I want to write. I have to write. These lines are my life. I had the script prescribed to salvage the right to rhyme. So dearly beloved, I've gathered you all here under dire circumstances, and my life is on the line.
Please understand, I love the love we make, but something must be said for love's sake. I mean, just like the love I give, I think these words are deep. Hold on, y'all. Just like the love I give, I think these words are deep. And just like this life I live, I'm loyal, like the shepherd sheep. I love and trust, and I trust and love. But please understand, when I'm sipping on this Henny and some dime is sipping on fine wine, I refrain because I know our life is on the line. And I'm not compromising that with one night of passion, not one night of smashing, not one night of thrashing. I'm not an ex looking for rehashing. Old times trying to make them new, because I know what I have in you. So even though she asked me to take her home and look in her eyes in the mirror with me from behind, it won't happen, because why? Our life is on the line. So when the admin crosses her legs and sits at my desk, when the perfect words are whispered in my ear by the poetress, when the bartender decides she wants to be my relationship therapist, when my best friend's sister compromises our friendship at my moment of weakness, I do decline, because our life is on the line. And I hope when you travel with your friends, when the exotic man with the skin that glistens, who tells you all you ever wanted to hear, I hope away from him you steer, because our life is on the line, because no plastic separates our love, which is more pure than the white on any dove. And when I go deep, it's my trust in you, not just my thrust in you. I'm gonna say it again, y'all. I said when I go deep, it's my trust in you, not just my thrust in you. When I don't withdraw, it's my love in you. When I drink your wine before our bodies wind, when I bite the back of your neck and pull your hair from behind, when I release my chi and spirit in your essence and our love is entwined, I do this with full knowledge that our life is on the line. And if our bodies, you're not listening. I'm gonna say it again. Our life is on the line. And if not our bodies, I need us, our souls, our love to live forever, y'all. Let's go.